So you want to be consistent with your workouts, but some days motivation just isn't there. I have been there. I was actually there today, but I promise you it's always worth it to get that workout in. And you don't actually need motivation to stay consistent with your workouts. You just need a system. So today I'm going to be sharing some tips on how you can make exercise a daily part of your routine. Once it becomes a habit, you are truly going to be unstoppable.
Sometimes it works out and sometimes it don't. Sometimes you win some.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. As you know, I am doing my 12-week year series, and the goal that I chose to focus on was health and wellness. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. However, regardless of what category or goal you chose, the same approach can help you stay consistent with working toward your goals. So if you are also working on health and fitness, definitely tap in the comment section below and let me know we are in this together. So let's start off by talking about what really helps with consistency. It's so important to make sure that you can stay on track, and the tips that I'm going to be sharing are things that I'm actually doing right now and that have actually been working for me. I'm also going to tell you about the Train Well app that I have been utilizing, and it's been a game changer for me. I'll go into more detail a little bit later, but definitely I felt like I was working out hard, but I've realized I was not working out nearly hard enough to be able to reach the goals that I had set for myself. Tip number one, we have talked about habit stacking before, but it is still applicable when it comes to staying motivated and on top of your exercise routine. You want to stack it with something that you're already doing. So for example, I have my morning routine. I wake up, brush my teeth, do my skincare, and now I just tack my workout on directly to that. I'm not going to skip brushing my teeth. I'm not going to skip skincare, so I just don't skip my workout either. Once I started doing this regularly, it really signaled my brain like this is the next step. Wake up, brush teeth, wash face, workout. Rinse, repeat. That is the routine. And so my brain understands that, my body understands that, and it's so much easier for me to be consistent with it now. Tip number two is you want to make it easy for yourself to succeed. Don't start with something extremely difficult or extremely strenuous to where you're not even going to have any type of desire to actually keep going. The thing with consistency, especially with things like health and wellness, is we often aim too high. We'll say things like, I'm going to work out for an hour, 7 days a week, and then I'm also going to take a 10,000 step walk 7 days a week as well. Realistically, I know for most people, that doesn't work. It doesn't fit in your schedule, and it's not something that's sustainable. So it's important to be realistic. Start with 15 minutes, then work your way up to 30, then work your way up to 45. I've never gotten to an hour, and I still feel pretty good about the progress that I'm making, and I can feel myself getting stronger every single day I work out. You have to actually build the habit first. Don't get lost in this idea of chasing perfection or doing what works for everyone else. If you haven't taken a moment to figure out what works for you, build those habits and let it become part of your routine. I will definitely say this is where Train Well has come in handy for me. I make too many decisions during the day, and I don't want to have to make a decision about the type of workout I'm going to be doing, especially if I don't want to do it. So I feel like Train Well just simplifies the process because it's already personalized for me and it's right there in the app. As soon as I open it, I have my workout and I can just get right into it. I do also appreciate the fact though that it is flexible. Like last week, I was supposed to have a Friday workout and I wasn't able to do it. And so I could push that workout to Saturday and make Friday my rest day without losing my progress. And I love the fact that there is actually a real person, a real coach who is checking with me, keeping me accountable. We have chat sessions. We also have video sessions, and the app is connected to my Apple Watch. And so it's able to tell me if I'm going too fast or too slow, or give me tips about the reps and things so I can make sure my form is good as well. So it honestly is just like an accountability partner and something that keeps me going because of how easy to use it is. I put on some music that I'm like excited about as well, and I just get into my workout. And honestly, before I realize it, it's done. And by doing it in the morning, I am done for the day, which I definitely appreciate. Now let's get into tip number three. It is important to set rituals around your workout to make it something that you want to do. Like it needs to be a vibe and it needs to be something fun that you're excited about. So I love to have like a really fresh smelling environment. So I'll light a candle or I'll get the diffuser going. Also, like I mentioned, I'll play music. It's always music that I really like, that I'm feeling the vibe of for that day to help me feel connected to my workout session. Also, preparing in advance is super helpful. Even though I do have a home gym, so I can kind of put on anything, I still like to lay my workout clothes out the night before because it's very easy for me to get up, just go to my closet and pick out a dress or something that I'm gonna wear for the day and get my workout. But the fact that my workout clothes are laid out, they're right there, it's so easy and accessible, and it makes it easier for me to just do it. And I found that by kind of like setting the vibe in my space, it kind of makes working out feel more like self-care instead of feeling like a punishment or some type of chore. Like it's a time that I'm dedicating to myself to be able to spend with myself and care for my body and my mind. Now let's get into tip number 4. I really like this one. Don't skip twice. Things happen, things come up. You're going to skip a workout at some point, but don't let it become a pattern or a habit. Honestly, missing one day is not going to break the bank or derail your progress. But if you get into the mindset of saying, well, I missed one day, let me just miss another day, it's not a big deal, that is going to be a big issue with helping you stay consistent and stay motivated. So I always tell myself, even if I'm tired or even if I'm busy, I have to plan ahead. I cannot allow myself to push the workout more than once, and I cannot allow myself to skip a workout more than once. And the fact that I'm on a streak in the Trainwell app, it really does help as well. And I love the fact that my goal stays at the top. It's a goal that I set for myself, which is to lose 15 pounds before my vacation, which is the first week of July. And within that, I also want to make sure that I'm feeling stronger, more energized, and basically just like feeling more like myself. So I see that goal every day and I'm like, okay, girl, where are we? If we're not there, it's time to get this workout in. Now let's get into tip number 5, which is my personal favorite. You have to celebrate your wins. Every day you show up for yourself and you decide to push through that workout even though you're tired, to push through those job applications even though you're exhausted from looking, to cook a meal at home so that you can have a healthier lifestyle, to spend a little bit more time tidying your home so that you can live in a clean environment. Whatever the goal is, every time you do something that is helping you step in the right direction, that is a win. You are supporting the best version of yourself. You are supporting that dream life or dream woman that you have decided you want to become. So track your progress. I have a tracker that I shared in the week 1 video, so I'll make sure I link that for you as well. But after you track your progress, there's one more important thing you have to do, which is celebrate and acknowledge your wins. You should be so proud of what you have done. And especially with something like this, like for me with losing weight, the first week I lost 2 pounds and I was like, wait, this is great. If I consistently lose 2 pounds every week, I'm gonna hit my goal early, no problem. Well, the second week I gained those 2 pounds back. So yeah, we're not weighing. I'm gonna weigh myself actually Sunday. When y'all are watching this video, y'all, the new weight is in. So ask in the comments below and I'll let you know if I went down 2 pounds or up 2 pounds, but we'll see. But it can definitely be frustrating when you are putting in so much work and you're not necessarily seeing the payoff. But remember, everything has a snowball effect. So for me, it is specifically weight loss and improving my health. So the pounds are going to start coming off. The energy is going to start coming up. My skin is going to be glowing and radiant and amazing. I'm gonna see the benefits. I just have to do the work consistently in order to get to that point. And it's the same thing for you. So I'm going to be celebrating myself either way over the weekend, even if the scale is not saying what I want it to say. And I chose something super small. It doesn't have to be extravagant. I literally bought a new pack of pens that I did not need, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to use these pens and do like a fun journaling type of little calendar self-care moment. And that's how I'm going to celebrate the fact that I've been consistent throughout this process so far. Now, typically I would celebrate with a little glass of wine, but I am gonna see if there is a difference if I cut alcohol. I really don't drink that much. I don't drink during the week at all. But I feel like maybe drinking on the weekends is adding to it. Who knows? But basically I'm trying everything to be my most healthiest self and just basically feel my best. So thank you all so much for supporting me on this journey. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down in the comment section below. Check the description box. I do have a discount code with Trainwell if you want to give it a try. I believe you actually get to try it free for 2 weeks, which is fantastic. So that'll be linked below as well. Again, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.